Guys, what's going on? We're at GDC, but we are doing another Arbitrum ecosystem update. Nonetheless, the videos may be kind of sent out a little irregularly, but either way, they'll still be sent out. That being said, as usual, nothing in this video is financial advice, and everything I say is my opinion, and my opinion alone. Let's jump right into it. We're starting today off a little bit different. We're starting today off on Arbiscan. So as you probably might have known, 2 a.m. Eastern last night, Arbitrum went through the second phase of the ArbOS Atlas upgrade, essentially bringing fees even lower to essentially now transaction fees cost around 1 cent to 2 cents, depending on what you're doing. It's insane. Literally, it's insane. That's why right now you can see TPS is currently at 13 and transactions are flowing in like it's no one's business. Again, guys, huge upgrade. And I think exactly what our Arbitrum 1 and additional Arbitrum chains needed to continue to scale Ethereum sustainably. The main thing here, like I said, is low fees currently, but the idea is that we have a lot more capacity now. So if fees were to ever go up as much as they were before, hopefully they don't go that high, frankly, but if they go anywhere near that amount, the TPS on Arbitrum 1 should be insane. It literally should be like, I don't know, like almost 100 or something, like literally. So more capacity is amazing. Definitely what users need, especially now that the bull market's in full effect. ETH may be going up, and Gwei, of course, will be priced based on the price of ETH. So all great things across the board. So if you're doing DeFi, anything on Arbitrum, enjoy the fees. And of course, I just wanted to give like a little bit of a shout out here to the tweet by Trader Joe. They essentially said that swap now costs 2 cents. And essentially deploying like your own kind of liquidity pool within Trader Joe costs 17 cents, which I think is actually even still a little bit high. I would think it's actually a little bit lower than that. But either way, still amazing. Shout out to Trader Joe for some of the stats. I put this tweet out yesterday while I was on the plane actually coming over here, because I was thinking to myself, I'm like the most important thing that Arbitrum can have is essentially evangelists or people that, of course, like yourselves in the community, that like are armed with power of knowing how Arbitrum works and how essentially you can essentially tell people how Arbitrum differentiates itself from other technologies and other stacks. I listed essentially a ton of things here. I don't want to go through all of it just because I want to keep this video kind of short, but I will say to include, I'll list a couple here. But I just, to me, it's very important that not only I'm able to, of course, speak to Arbitrum's technical advantages, but you as a user, as a community member of Arbitrum, are able to just as well as I am, frankly, at the end of the day. I'm no engineer. I'm literally community, so it's just reading. I'm not good at reading this, so that's why this is a video. That being said, I'll list off like 2 or 3 things just so you guys get a little high-level overview of how important some of this stuff is. So the first thing I put is speed. Our block time on Arbitrum is about a quarter of a second, and it can go down to 1/10 of a second at the quickest. Literally nothing is faster than Arbitrum Nitro. This includes Arbitrum 1, Nova, and any Orbit chain live. Like, I don't think any other L1 is faster than that, frankly. 1/10 of a second. This quickest is insane. You have Stylus coming, which allows you to write contracts in Rust, C, C++ with full interoperability between Solidity smart contracts. So you can see in the future someone writing a very efficient Rust-based smart contract, literally interacting, for example, with like a Uniswap contract, like the Uniswap factory one, like based in V2 or V3. It's really, really cool. The fact that all this stuff is interoperable, and honestly onboards a lot of existing developers maybe in Web 2 or different places where they don't want to learn Solidity, right? They rather use Rust because it's more of a dated language, but also has a lot more support. And then of course, I'll go ahead and do chain clusters because I think that's kind of interesting to people. It's essentially a set of L2 or L3 chains that can communicate, including the possibility of cross-chain transfers of ETH and other assets. This is kind of the whole interop kind of a haven that we're all hoping and looking that will come soon. This is currently in research by the Offchain Labs team, so we'll see how that goes. But that, alongside everything else I listed here, is extremely important, I think, to know if you are part of the Arbitrum ecosystem. Please take a look. I try to keep it digestible. But yeah, very important, especially as we go into this next, I guess, phase in crypto, where all these ETFs are being passed, and like essentially the masses really are being onboarded. Education is primary, and there can't be enough of that, essentially. And lastly, I just wanted to give a shout out to the Arbitrum Foundation for launching Chapter 2 of the Arbitrum Arcade. Started yesterday at 12 p.m. Eastern with ZTX, Tales of Laria, and Monkey Empire. Very fun stuff. You might have seen me tweet before. I am also helping the Arbitrum Foundation run this campaign. More so like the back end stuff, just kind of helping them with like operations. So like every time so they do something different, I'm kind of also like one of the cheerleaders in the background. So definitely feel free to log in through the portal, try it out because some of these games are very very fun. And yeah, that being said, guys, if you are going to be in GDC, make sure to stop by the Arbitrum booth. I'll be there as well, kind of repping the gang. And yeah, I mean, I'll be in San Francisco, I think, for the most of the week. So hit me up on Telegram, Twitter, whatever it is, if you have me on any of those things, and maybe we can see if we can meet up. That being said, guys, thank you for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.